We farm organically. It's something that's really, really important to us. We are very proud to have this land, but we recognize that we are stewards of this land only while we're on this earth. And we really do want to leave this land better than when we found it, more healthy.
Everything we do, we try to have as little environmental impact as possible.
We have to be responsible for everything that we do on this property, because being good stewards of the land, what we do here is just not limited to the boundaries of the property. We're as responsible for keeping the fish happy in the bay, even though I'm 50 miles away from it.
It's important to have beneficial insects, to have the bees for the health of the whole environment. Grapes don't require bees for pollination, but we need to have this whole region be balanced. We need the soil to be healthy, and all those are basic concepts of organic farming.
Our son, when he was in grade school, was doing a report on the plight of the honeybee. He was so concerned about it, and I did know that my husband John and Jackson love honey. I said, hey guys, you could keep bees and we could even get our own honey from it. It's a little disconcerting to see your son in a bee net with a Webster trying to get bees to go into a box that has like starter honeycomb in it and has the scent of honey.
Yeah, if they're starting to attack, just run. Come on, leave.
We are neighbors to the Dunbar Elementary School, and I'm very respectful to the fact that we have these young little kids and these bright little minds. We have a big wide open meadow, and my husband has a steam train that drives around. And so we thought, why don't we put the kids on the train, give them a little train ride, let's get them in and get them to throw the seeds and teach them about how important the honeybees are for our food source.
Grapes are a monoculture. The idea of having insectaries, the idea of having flowering plants in the vineyard, creating environments around the edges of it. You know, you can't pull vines out and replant them every year because they're a perennial, but you can make the soils alive and change that monoculture by having other plants growing around it.
From a pest perspective, we don't just kill everything that's out in the vineyard. You know, we try to create a healthy system where we have pests and predators that are in balance and keep each other in check.
These are learning experiences, learning opportunities. So when we planted the insectaries, which is a habitat for the good bugs so that they'll eat the bad bugs and we can farm organically without pesticides. So I thought that's an important message for the kids, and they could see which bugs are the good bugs. We contacted the school and we brought them down the road and we did the bug release.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This vineyard, if we didn't do something to manage the bad bugs, there probably wouldn't be any grapes left for us to pick. This is called the assassin bug. And do you know how this good bug eats other bad bugs?
The little gardeners were so cute, releasing the ladybugs. Oh, it tickles, And then the older kids were, give me that assassin bug. I want to release the assassin bug.
The good bugs keep the bad bugs in check. They're there. They don't wipe them out entirely. And then that balance manifests itself through every step of the farming practices and comes out in the glass.
Goodbye, ladybug. Goodbye, ladybug.
We work with nature and our surroundings rather than being separate from it.
These are birds and animals that we want to encourage that are native for this area. And they help, like the owls, the birds of prey, the bats and everything. They all help with keeping the pests down and the critters down.
Out in the vineyards, you have to really just be in tune with what's happening out there and paying really close attention, because as you're seeking this balance, you don't have chemical fertilizers and chemical pesticides to band-aid any problems out there. You're starting deep in the soil and working up to make sure that everything's healthy.
The more we learn about them, the more we know that we're doing the right thing. And I think the flavor of the wine is spectacular, in great part because of the type of farming that we do.
If you think about it, chemical fertilizers and corporate farming, or whatever you want to call it, conventional farming, really started to happen after the Second World War. Up to that point, our grandfathers were organic farmers. Our great-grandparents were organic farmers.
One of the things that Nancy taught me was when you give, you get tenfold in return. She's constantly thinking about opportunities that I don't think many people would. Invite them onto our winery property, our home property. If there's an opportunity, you can teach kids and give back.
When John and I pass away, somebody's going to have this land, and that's our kids. Our kids are their future. I think it's a great opportunity. It's a really serendipitous thing that the school is right outside our door. We can invite these kids in and show them how to do it right, how to take care of the land and how to give back so that we still have Mother Earth. You know, it is our one and only planet. And if we can instill this in the kids, that's the future for our planet. I want somebody to take care of this land just as carefully as we do.